This is going to be a huge week. We've got a platinum-selling rock star on the way to town right now. And a little girl who inspired a call to action is getting on the bus to forever change her best friend's life. Hey!
Hi!
What's happening, buddy?
Hey.
Mom, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
So what do you say? You ready to surprise Corey?
Yeah.
Well, get on the bus. Bye, guys.
Bye.
And the renovation starts right now. Polly exhibit.
Yes.
Dude, I'm so glad you're back.
I'm here for good, man. Thank
Part
you.
of the team.
Whenever you need me, Ty.
Good to hear. So, guys, we have a special guest today. This is Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
Why did you want to be here today?
I want to be here to help my friend Corey get a new house.
Nice. Well, that's exactly why we're here. Guys, here's the thing. We are traveling through Miami County, Indiana, on our way to meet the Cowan Brown family. It's Heather, Andy, and their 4 kids. Ryan, Trevor, Mason, and Corey. Take a look at this tape, and you'll see exactly why we're here.
My name is Corey Brown. I am 12 years old, and I have a blood disease. I don't let it affect my life. I just try to be really happy all the time.
Corey Brown has primary immune deficiency disease. Her body doesn't produce enough immune cells to fight off infections, so she has to get weekly plasma transfusions in order to stay healthy.
Corey's immune system is compromised. Most people who look at her think that there's nothing wrong with her. Anything from the common cold to having mold in your house can make her very sick.
Exposure to viruses, fungus, and bacteria caused her to develop polyps, precancerous growths that develop in the sinuses. She's had 17 reconstructive surgeries related to polyps. During one of her treatments, she met a girl her age battling cancer named Alyssa.
Meeting Corey was great for me because I kind of forgot about having cancer, and we just became best friends. Corey's a hero to me. I could get through this easier with Corey at my side.
Corey became determined to make a difference in cancer research so that her new friend wouldn't have to suffer anymore.
I don't have cancer, but I was inspired by my friend Alyssa, who has leukemia. So I wanted to raise money for the American Cancer Society to try and help find a cure for cancer. Giving back and helping people makes me feel really good.
To date, Corey has raised over $38,000 for the American Cancer Society, making her the top youth fundraiser in Indiana.
Corey's a very big inspiration to the community. She started the $1,000 club.
She said, if I can get 10 kids to raise $1,000, that's another $10,000.
She does not let this blood disease slow her down. She still does all the fundraising things, trying to help other people. Most adults don't work that hard at something.
While Corey continues her fight to find a cure, she still battles health issues, living in a home that is dangerous to her immune system.
Years ago, this used to be a barn. Now it is our home, and we had big dreams, and we worked on it. And then 5 years ago, we got into the big mold issue. The paneling downstairs was all black. It was just solid mold.
I gutted everything, gutted the whole room.
We'd completely done the whole downstairs. We realized that we had mold again back in March. It's in between the walls, it's in the ductwork, it's in the subfloor.
The whole north side was completely rotted away behind the rock and stone. There's no vapor barrier or anything in there, and it just lets water run right into that exterior wall.
Corey's family sealed off the bottom floor to ensure her safety while living in a toxic environment, which means they're confined to the top floor with limited space.
We're just doing our best to keep things dust-free and mold-free, trying to do what we can to keep the house from hurting her. We're desperate. I feel like I don't know who's gonna be next. Last year I got sick, and then Ryan got sick at the beginning of this year. That's a hard thing as a mom, because all I wanna do is protect my children.
Financially, with Corey's medical bills, we can't afford to go buy another house. We've spent all of our money. I don't know what else to do. This house is basically killing my kids. So, please help us.
Wow. So I noticed you're sort of affected by that.
Just because Corey's like a sister to me, and I just don't want to have to lose her.
What were the things that Corey did to help you and your leukemia?
Corey was telling me that everything's gonna be okay. Nothing's gonna happen, and I'm gonna make it, and I did.
Today, you can tell her those same words yourself, okay? Because we're gonna be able to get her in a new house. So what do you say, can we do this?
Let's do it.
Well, bring it in here, people. Are you with me?
Yes. With you.
Well, then let's
Do it!
Do you want to help me say it?
Sure.
Good morning! Andy, Heather, Corey, Ryan, Trevor, and Mason, come on out here! Hey! Tell them hi!
What's up, man? How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Corey, I love you.
You okay?
I don't know. You guys are saving us.
When I was 13, my father was dying of lung cancer. Watching the suffering and the pain, you want to give, you want to help. That's what Corey saw when she was in the hospital that inspired her to raise money for cancer, telling children like Alyssa, it's gonna be okay.
I know the house that you guys have been living in has been making everybody sick, huh?
You have no idea.
I can't fix this house for my kids to be safe in.
Well, let me tell you what's gonna happen, because it's actually really good. While we're working on your house, you guys are going on vacation to Disneyland in California! So here's what I think we ought to do. Mom, Dad, Corey, why don't you guys show me the house? You guys hang out with the design team. Let's get this thing started.
Okay.
Originally, it was a barn. Over the years, they converted it into a house.
This is it.
And so upstairs is the only place you can go, huh?
Yeah, we live upstairs.
Wow.
We ripped out the carpet and we put the drywall up.
There was rough cut cedar on the walls,
Okay.
and we took it off because it holds dust, and you just couldn't clean it.
Just do whatever we can to keep all dust, germs, everything. And then
And so,
that has turned into all medical supplies.
no kidding. So the
Yeah.
kitchen's turned into a hospital.
Triage center.
What's this, Corey? It says your name on it.
It's a nebulizer for when I have like really bad asthma. It'll just help my breathing.
So everyone has a tube. Trevor, Mom. My God.
We are okay upstairs. If we go downstairs, we do have masks that we keep so that we can put them on.
The home that they've lived in has caused illness after illness after surgery after surgery. It's so bad that sections of the downstairs have been literally blocked off and quarantined. Well, it definitely smells like something moldy in here. And your eyes are burning. You can definitely tell you should not be in there. And with people like Corey, it can also cause a fatal illness. Black mold is lined on the inside of all their ductwork. It's like going into the belly of the beast and realizing that from the center of this home, it's infested with things that will make everyone sick. This home should not be lived in.
Juggle.
There you go! Do you want to go pro one day?
Yeah, that'd be like, that's my dream.
Is it really?
Yeah.
All right, try and get it from me then. Oh gosh, just like that.
You guys share a room?
Yeah.
What's your brother like?
He likes building reactor sets.
Is this one of your creations here?
Yeah. It broke the.
Do you like models also?
I love models.
Yeah.
Models, I would love that kind of
All right, well, maybe we'll get you a model. I thought we were going to take care of the boys here.
That's my money.
It doesn't sound like there's much in there.
No, I have a $5 bill in there.
Oh, okay, whoa, let's get it.
Mason just likes riding things.
Motorcycle.
Racing and stuff.
Nice.
Now, if you're gonna have a fundraiser, right, you probably have a list, correct?
Yep. I use the sticky notes.
They certainly come in handy, don't they?
Yep.
Okay, what's the first thing on the list?
I guess. Invitations.
Invitations. Nice, way to bring it.
Sometimes you need bands if you want music.
Ooh, what are some of your favorite bands?
Rascal Flatts. David Cook.
David Cook? Okay, so what do you have to do to raise, like, money? I mean, wow. Oh, thank you so much. This is great. How much would this cost?
$1,000. Yeah.
You don't really sell pillows. You sell what?
Like suckers and Christmas cards, prints.
So you turn into like a... what's the
Business
word?
lady.
A business lady.
Look at all this stuff they have here.
Yeah.
A little work area here, huh?
Exactly. Dad, with all his tools in this area,
This is an old engine?
he could really use some new tools.
Well, just because it's old doesn't mean that it's bad.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting...
I don't even have one.
Feels so good. Oh! Oh, oh!
The roof's not doing a very good job.
The whole thing lifts up.
Okay, it's getting in my face. Hold on. No worries.
That's so romantic with the plastic on the floor.
It is, yeah. In the morning when one of the kids have to go to the bathroom, this is what you hear.
So you guys hear that sound
all the time.
all the time? And so that's the only working bathroom in the whole house?
The only bathroom.
Oh, okay. Now, what is this sign right here?
My dad owns a machine shop.
So now, did you learn a lot about fixing cars and stuff like that from your dad?
Oh, yeah. That's one thing I can give back to the community is if I can help the little old lady who's got a flat tire or who needs an alternator put on her car. It's not about money, you know, it's what you can give back, too.
You're good at working on cars. You're good at working on carburetors. What is that like to know that you can't really do anything about this situation?
It's terrible. Some people are real good about giving me information. Well, you need to do this, you need to call these people. And other people, they want a check. There's really nothing we can do for you.
If you could do the impossible, what would you do?
I'd go get a bulldozer, dig a big hole, bury this mess, and start all over again. That's what I'd do.
This house is slowly choking us, literally.
I can't work on automobiles that well, but let me tell you something, okay? We can build a house. You're gonna come back to a house knowing that you don't have to worry about somebody in this family losing their life. Heather and Andy are great parents. They just can't do anything about this situation. They've tried to fix whatever they can, and nothing seems to work. They cannot financially move. They cannot afford to also change the environment they're living in, so they're stuck. I think the greatest thing we can do this week is take this family out of a toxic environment and give them a clean start.
Oh, we are so glad you're here.
Come on. Coming up, this week is about how can we all live up to what a 12-year-old girl has done.
For a 12-year-old, you kick butt. There's no cure for what I have, but I definitely want to be a part of finding a cure for cancer.
Check it out, David Cook is here!
I think Corey, to be doing what she's doing at all is enormous.
$1,000!
I think it's one of the coolest things in the world to be involved in something bigger than yourself.
Come on out of here. You guys are going to want to see this.
Oh my gosh!
Corey is an amazing human being who changes everybody that she meets. To see thousands of people in our community to come together and for Corey, for our family, it's just overwhelming.
So guys, I'd like you to meet the builders that are gonna be helping build you guys a new house. We're talking about Paul and Derek from Hallmark Homes.
Everybody here can make a difference, and Corey is making a huge difference in this community. Pouring her heart and soul out at such a young age is truly an inspiration to us. So it's we who want to thank you for this opportunity.
And Corey, it was 6 years ago now that I learned and I got a phone call that my dad had been diagnosed with cancer. And so when you were out there doing your fundraising for cancer, I can look at you now and say, you know what? There was this girl named Corey that was out there raising money for my dad. And I thank you.
Thank you so much for coming out here and helping. We don't have any worries anymore. We don't have to worry about our family being sick.
You just have no idea the gift. Thank you.
Should we get these guys on vacation? Corey has to battle every day just to stay healthy in a home that is making her sick. Yet she witnesses Alyssa trying to battle something like leukemia, and she makes it her mission to try and figure out a way to stop cancer.
I have a present for you.
What's that?
It's a solar bead bracelet, and we've sold this for the American Cancer Society.
Thank you very much. I think what's really amazing about someone like Corey Brown is she doesn't even have cancer, but she knows she wants to make a difference in kids' lives. This week is about anyone, if they believe in something, can make a difference. Okay, so I met with Corey and realized this girl is highly organized. Well, I think I'm gonna follow her lead this week. I'll be using a lot of these sticky notes. Okay, so what are we thinking? I see you've got a box of...
I got all kinds of Mason stuff.
Okay, then you're doing Mason's room, obviously. Dee Dee?
Yeah.
How about Ryan's room?
Ryan sounds cool.
And while you're at it, why don't you go ahead and work on the master bedroom?
All Trevor's stuff.
So you want to do Trevor's?
Yeah.
Perfect. You're good
What
to go.
are you doing?
I'm doing Corey's room.
Corey's room. You know what Corey spells backwards, right?
Yes, it's I rock.
Yeah, but not you rock, Corey rocks.
So here's the thing. I understand busy. Trying to build a house in 7 days, trying to make sure you got your plan A, plan B, plan C, all that done. And so I realized these little sticky notes that Corey uses sort of keep you organized.
Look, no ants. I almost got that goal.
Hello, Callan Brown family.
Hi, Ty.
Now, today's a big day because it's time to start building your house. But first, there's one more thing we need to do. So what do you say, people? You ready to take this sucker down?
Just wait till the dust settles.
You were breathing all that.
When I saw that house come down, it was real nasty. I mean, I'm really glad we weren't there. There was a lot of dust that we all had been breathing.
We're breaking the load. Oh my God.
I just wanted to jump for joy. I knew that all those problems were gone.
I can't believe it can make that big of a mess. Has anybody got a dustpan?
It's hammer time!
All this is open space into the great room, 24-foot ceiling here.
You know what I love about this the most? Is that before the family were upstairs in one little corner, they've got so much space to live in now. So much more room than what they had before.
Oh, they're gonna love
it.
Okay, so my project this week is Corey's bedroom. Amazing girl who runs fundraisers. She has to stay organized, right? So I had this idea to use sticky notes. Her name spelled backwards is I rock, and her room is definitely gonna rock.
I mean, look at all the stuff in Trevor's room. He built out of all this stuff here. So I thought it'd be cool if maybe we would build him like all these different geometric shapes.
Well, I had the opportunity to spend a little time with Alyssa, who has been in remission with leukemia for 4 years. She's the reason Corey started her fundraising. And it was Corey who said, you're gonna beat this. They became very good friends, and Alyssa wants to repay that favor.
You ready for your job?
What?
It's exciting, ready?
What?
I just gotta clean up the table.
I'm responsible for building Mason's room. He's really into motorcycles, so I went to the track to get on a motorbike. It was insane. Doing all those jumps, just wow. I got really good at that. Usually it takes years for people to learn how to do that, but me, 10 minutes. A stunt double? What are you talking about? I do all my own stunts. Woo! Oh my God! Yeah! Yes! I'm so spectacular.
So this season's about, getting people on the bus who want to give back and change a family's life. We've got a very special volunteer this week. I mean, this is a platinum-selling recording artist. This guy is huge. He's a rock star. Not only popular all over this country, but Corey is a huge fan. Yo, design team! We got a bus stop! Check it out, David Cook is here!
I'm ecstatic to be here this week. I've got family in this area. To see just the mass of people showing up to help an amazing family, an amazing little girl, that's inspiring.
What's up, all the crew? Holly, how are you? See you, buddy. See you too, man. I'm good.
My brother passed away from brain cancer when he was 37. To see somebody that you care about suffer is a helpless feeling. And so I've become involved with cancer research to find a cure. I think it's one of the coolest things in the world to be involved in something bigger than yourself.
You ready to roll up your sleeves?
I'm already ready.
All right, let's do this.
Corey, these polyps that have to be removed, so dust is a big issue. So what we do is we filter the air through a great filtration system. Windows are all super sealed, doors are all super sealed. We've raised this house up off the grade of the land, so no moisture can get in the house. It's one of the big things that causes mold and mildew. All right, am I your favorite designer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I need you to call this number and vote for me. You can call a lot of times, all right?
Okay.
555. Is that how it works?
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
That's how it works, right?
That's how it worked for me.
When I met Mason, I found out he was really into motorbikes and his money. So we have taken a gas tank for a motorcycle and cut it up and made it into a hog piggy bank. Dirty money.
I love it. The locker. So we can put all his soccer balls, his jerseys. We'll put a couple of hooks up there. Thanks so much for your hard work, guys.
I grew up playing soccer with my dad before he passed away of cancer. So Ryan's soccer room really is very special for me. I'm gonna create a space where he can be that soccer player that he wants to be.
All right, Alyssa. Now, Corey would make these bracelets and sell them to try to raise money for cancer charities. And so what I'm thinking is, why don't we make a pillow, and we take these bracelets, and we auction these pillows off starting at $1,000 and raise as much money as we can to help him out. What do you say?
Yeah! David Cook is like Corey's favorite singer. It's just amazing how he's taking his time to do this.
Pretty rad, huh? How you guys doing over there? Everybody good?
We're doing good. Corey wanted to start raising money when she saw me in the hospital and how hard it was for me. I've been in remission for 4 years, so really it kind of feels like Corey raised that money and it helped me get through my cancer. Just amazing how many kids are going to be saved because of Corey. Are you sure that we can sell these for $1,000?
Suppose we're gonna find out, aren't we?
Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. David, have you ever done this before?
Never in my life.
Yeah.
I painted a little.
As soon as we get this stuff up, we'll be able to paint.
Let's do it.
Then you can get down.
All right.
In being a part of this building process, it becomes very apparent that everybody is important. You know, from the person sweeping the floor to the person up on the scissor lift, putting drywall on the ceiling. Each of those things go into the process of making a house incredible.
These things are not easy to walk in.
Yeah, you can do it, yeah! This is like a senior citizens race right now.
I think we're gonna need 12 boxes, but I'd obviously cut them like around 15 3/4.
Hey, Bill from Lumber called. He really needs to talk to you, okay?
Okay, Bill from Lumber will do, all right.
Hey, Ty, didn't see a timeline.
Okay, I'll get on that, thank you. Well,
Hey,
you
how much wood can a woodchuck chuck?
I'm not sure, thank you, buddy. Seriously?
Hey, Ty, meeting at 3:30 with
Okay,
Eva.
great. Hey, can I call you back?
Plumbers need 1 more hour.
Great, so do I.
What floor would you go on?
Second.
Gotcha. Even though she's sick with this immune deficiency disease, Corey leads a charge against cancer, raising money, raising awareness, and she's like a little guardian angel for all these little kids in the pediatric ward. Hi, you guys. How is everyone? How many of you guys know David Cook?
Hi, buddy. How are you? I'm David. Jonah, nice to meet you, buddy. How are you?
All right, this is really cool. We're here building a house for Corey, is raising money to find cures for cancer. What we need to do is we need to put some artwork in the house.
We're gonna paint these picture frames and put them in Corey's new house.
Alyssa and Corey used to do arts and crafts when they were at the hospital together, and we all kind of thought it'd be a nice tie into the house. I kind of pride myself on being creative, and these kids blew me out of the water. Yeah, some of the coolest frames, and I'm like, I'll put a polka dot there or something.
I'm having a problem with this polka
You see,
dot situation.
is David copying your stuff here? Is that what he's doing?
Such a large part of my life is kind of wrapped up in my brother having cancer. He'd fought it for 11, almost 12 years. To see how my family deals with it, and then to know, you know, how I've dealt with it, I think I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, you know? It's one of the reasons why I want to be as involved as I can be. It's just really getting on the front lines, and you know, any chance you can get to kind of boost the morale is always, you know, a good thing.
Hey, Corey, Mom, Dad, boys.
Hi, Molly.
I am at Riley North Cancer Center here, and there's a few people who would love to say hello, Corey. Say hello, you guys. If you look at what the kids have been working on in here, some special frames here. In a matter of fact, we have a special guest that would just love to say hello to you.
Hi, Corey. How are you?
David Cook!
Obviously, what you're doing is amazing, and it's touched me personally. I recently lost my brother Adam to cancer. He passed away in May. And I think myself and a lot of other people could take some lessons from you.
It was very cool to see David Cook because he got to see all the kids at the hospital and everything. Knowing that his brother actually had cancer, that he actually helps in raising money for cancer. It was unbelievable.
Hi, Corey. This is Sophie from camp. You've done a lot to help people with cancer. It's an amazing thing that you've done.
Who else, Megan?
It's nice knowing that people do care about you even if they don't know you and who don't want to see you die, so it sometimes starts to make you cry.
Thank you. And for a 12-year-old, you kick butt. Just FYI.
To see those kids at the clinic meant so much. I think it made Corey's whole vacation. She just wants to help these kids out. They fight every day for their lives. To have Paul and David Cook show those guys some love, that was great for her. That was great.
Hi, Corey!
Hi, guys.
That was very cool.
What do you think? It's pretty incredible we can pull all this off, isn't it?
I gotta say, on day 5, to be already doing this is unreal.
Here's the thing. Their house before, like the stones on the foundation were literally crumbling. Water was getting back in there, causing mold in their house.
Okay.
This is a huge, huge change for the house.
Yeah.
Woo! Hot.
This is absolutely beautiful. You guys should feel really good.
It's not about Hallmark. It's not about each individual person. It's about the whole picture. I was inspired by Corey's story. She's made it a passion in her life to help raise money for cancer research. That touched a nerve with me because I lost my mother to cancer, so I know how devastating that disease can be. One little girl can make a difference and is making a difference in this community.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out and supporting Extreme Makeover!
All right, so I'm sure you guys all know Corey Cowan Brown. If you don't, she's an amazing little girl who, at 7 years old, wanted to start raising money for cancer. And her and her friends try to each raise $1,000 to put towards cancer research. So what we're selling today, these pillows, the 1K pillow. And in honor of 1K, we're gonna start the bidding on these things at $1,000.
$1,000 bid. Who's gonna give me a $1,000 bid to start? $1,000 bid to start. $1,000 bid to start now.
I had no idea if, a pillow could be sold for $1,000 some.
Sold it. $1,000.
It felt good to be there. It felt good to walk in Corey's shoes for a minute and to see how many people that this affects and how many people are trying to actually combat that effect.
1K pillow. I got a $1,000 bid now. $1,050. Who's gonna give us the next $1,000?
I'll go $1,050.
$1,050.
It was sort of like, we were doing Corey's work for her while she was on vacation.
What we have here, we have a guitar that I have signed. To see somebody that you care about suffer, especially with something like cancer, that's a helpless feeling. My brother got up every day knowing that he had a brain tumor. To watch him just get eaten away was heavy, The day that the cure is found, I'd like to be comforted in the fact that I helped. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you coming out and helping out a good cause.
All right, coming in.
Oh, yeah!
We got this phenomenal wind turbine that's going to save the family 30% of their electrical bill.
Wow, I've never seen one of these at somebody's house before.
Hey, could you do a little poetry about the wind?
Breaking wind.
Hey, you know what our motto is? When we break wind, we don't create gas, we create electricity.
All right.
I gotta tell you, bro, as far as mottos go, that's a little long.
This shouldn't take too long,
Exhibit, this is a far cry from the old garage.
Yes, it sure is, man. Look at this. Yo, Andy's gonna be blown away. He's definitely hooked in. In this day and age, when resources are tight, things are rough for everybody across the board. The amount of people that come and volunteer It's pretty incredible to see these outpour from the community. When these people are driving 5-6 hours from where they live to come to this site to do something for someone they'd never met. It's intense.
All right, guys, I was so excited for you guys to see your new home, and I had to come out. But first, I got something for you. Corey, what we were able to do is we took those bracelets that you make and put them on pillows, and we auctioned these pillows off starting at $1,000 for cancer research.
Awesome.
We sold a ton of these things, made a ton of money. I've got one of my own.
You do?
Very nice.
To have a celebrity like David Cook come out just for our family, it meant so much. It's more inspiring for Corey because she realizes that there's people like David Cook who are fighting with her to come up with a cure for cancer. So that was amazing.
I'm gonna come with you guys. We're gonna go home and see this thing. Let's go. I think Corey, to be doing what she's doing at all is fantastic, but to be doing what she's doing as a child is enormous. You know, I'm sore and I'm tired, but I had a great time being able to improve the quality of life for a family that deserves that and a lot more. This has been one of the coolest, most fulfilling weeks I've had in a long time. I'm just excited for you guys. You guys are gonna be so happy.
All right, people, we finished the house. Let's bring them home.
When I saw all the people in the crowd, I really wanted to go around and give everybody a hug and say thank you. They actually care enough to come out and take time out of their day just to help us. I was like super excited. It was unbelievable. It was unreal.
This is an unbelievable gift. I mean, my children's help is what's behind that bus.
So what do you say? Should we see what's behind this bus?
Oh, yeah.
You know what to say? Say it with me. Bus driver, move that bus!
It's beautiful. This is unbelievable.
It's awesome.
The house is beautiful. This, for me, is about my children, and it's about an easier life for them. Our old house was a cancer for our family. It was eating our family alive. The new house, it's going to cut down on surgeries, doctor's appointments. It's going to give us time. And what parent out there doesn't just want more time with their kids?
So if you guys love the home, please give a huge hug to Paul Schwinghammer and Derek Wilder from Hallmark Homes.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's a way to make a difference, and that's exactly what Corey did. When you bring 2,000 or 3,000 people together to do something bigger than themselves, it had a ripple effect on an entire community.
What an incredible week this has been. Everybody pitched in and gave it their all and then some.
Anybody that was out there participating in this will be able to take to their family and tell them it's not about how much can I accumulate, it's about how can I help a fellow human being.
Everybody take off your shoes and roll up your pants before we get in the house.
Look at that.
Look at everything. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. Beautiful.
Upstairs.
And look at all the windows.
Check it out. Look at the table.
Look at the kitchen, Mom.
Oh, this is my favorite room.
Look, this is what they made.
Stay strong. They're beautiful.
When you stepped inside the front door, it was unbelievable. Our house was a converted barn. There was a lot of dust and mold. I did everything that I could do to make it a safe place for my children. It's the one thing that I could not give my family. But you guys did.
What do you think of your new home?
This is unbelievable.
We want to make sure you guys had clean spaces like
I love
hardwood
the flooring.
floors, so you guys don't have to worry about plastic over your carpet. You guys have also got paint on the walls, finished walls. Yeah, you don't have drywall up.
I know.
Well, here's the cool thing. We've put an air filtration system in the house to clean the air that's in it. So this is a really clean environment. Do you notice a difference already?
Just the smell. It smells better.
Here's the thing, there's a lot more house to see. Would you like to see some more house?
Yeah!
Go check out the room on your right! Oh, yeah!
What is it?
Oh, check this out. I got a lift. This is cool. Air compressor.
No kidding.
Check it out, a welder.
That's so cool.
Look at my sign.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I learned a lot about volunteering from Corey, helping others without what's in it for me. I do a lot of stuff for people in the community who don't have the finances to have their car worked on. This garage has everything anybody could want in their own garage. It was a dream come true.
What do you think of the new garage?
Love it.
All of this is all donated by Ford. Cool, right?
Oh yeah, I always wanted my own shop.
I think you guys are gonna need something to put in this garage that's sort of gonna keep up with all the things you wanna do. And this is it. It's a brand new Ford F-150.
Oh, it's great.
This is awesome.
Ford wanted you to have the toughest truck out there. Built Ford tough, just like your garage.
Wow.
This is cool.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I need dependable wheels because I'm driving Corey to the hospital and stuff. The new truck is a gift that Andy and I will love forever.
Oh, this is nice.
You wanna see some more house?
Yeah!
Come on, follow me. Check out the rest of your house!
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! This is awesome! Oh, dude. My room was awesome because I like building things. I can take it apart and redo it however I want. Awesome.
Oh my God.
This is cool. My room was just full of soccer stuff. Dee did an amazing job on my room.
This is Landon Donovan from the LA Galaxy and the U.S. men's national soccer team. Say a special hello to Ryan. I know you're an aspiring soccer player. All the best to you, and hopefully you'll be playing with us someday.
The video from Landon Donovan meant a lot to me because I love watching him play soccer. It was the coolest thing ever.
What's up, Mason? What do you think?
I love it.
All right, good. Glad you
I
like
love
it.
a gas tank.
That's for motorcycle parts, but you know what? That's just a decoy. Because remember your ATM machine? Look at what you got now. Open that up.
Cash money!
Cash money!
That could be the greatest gift ever. Don't let your parents know you've got that.
I know, I'm not.
That's
I don't want to do it.
Wow.
Is that a couch?
Listen. Walk.
No plastic?
There's
I
no
was just thinking
plastic.
It's quiet.
I love this. Our old bedroom, it had plastic on the carpeting that made this terrible noise every time you walked across it.
So you guys hear that sound?
All the time. It had the only bathroom. It would wake you up if anybody came into our room. I can't wait just to come in here and just close the door and just have it be quiet. I'm so excited about every tomorrow. Our tomorrow is totally different than yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I love this. When I went into my room, it was amazing because it was sticky notes, and I was like, oh my gosh. When I'm trying to do fundraisers for raising money for cancer, I use the sticky notes a lot. I definitely want to be a part of finding a cure for cancer. There's no cure for what I have, It just makes me want to go and raise more money, raising as much as I can.
You're looking at 8,950 sticky notes.
Wow.
And it reminds you that you rock. Okay, this is really cool. You ever seen one of these?
No.
You can draw on it. You can do anything you want. You can do reminders. You can also send emails. You can organize your list. Cool. You want to write something on there? Nice. Thank you. You're welcome. You know, in my job, I get to meet some pretty amazing people. But sometimes the ones that amaze me the most are the ones that are young but seem to know so much. Corey is one of those people.
Oh my God.
This week is about realizing that anyone can make a difference if they take a stand and they believe in something. To know that somebody puts their own struggles aside to think about the bigger picture for everyone else. It's about how can we all live up to what a 12-year-old girl has done. I want everybody to hear this because it's pretty cool news. So Corey, our friends at CVS Pharmacy, they were so impressed by what you do that they decided to start the iRock Foundation so that you can continue to support and care for people who really need it. And they're giving it $50,000.
Cool.
But that's not all. They're giving you guys $50,000 to help pay off your medical bills, you name it. So that's $100,000 they're giving you guys.
That's good. I think Corey affects a lot of people. She really believes in what she does. And if she believes in it, someone else will too. To accomplish something like this is really amazing. This week has changed my whole family's lives. It's really just a very, very humbling experience.
Well, I guess there's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Calvin Brown family. Welcome home.
Start the bidding at 10 cents.
Paul's got a picture up in there. We might recognize that guy. Drawing of Ty.
Really?
He's going to start the bidding at $100, please.
A picture of Ty?
$100 bid on the Ty drawing. $100 bid.
20 cents.